about a week and a half. The surgery is done. I am finally back home again. I spent quite some time in hospital, but that was not supposed to happen because the surgery was just, it is supposed to be a day treatment, but it turned out that the surgery was a little bit more complicated than they thought. On the x-rays they could see some bone fragments, but it turned out that those bone fragments were actually much larger than they thought. So actually they had to stick together 4 pieces of bone. So the bone was just broken in several places and they had to, put 4 of them back together. And in the process, they punctured my lung. And they didn't see that, or they didn't notice it on the x-ray after the surgery. So when I woke up from surgery, I was screaming because I was in a lot of pain, and they just gave me a lot of painkillers and then sent me home. But they sent me home with a collapsed lung. The day after the surgery and the day after that, I was feeling very bad. And then a friend of mine came over to look after me. I couldn't look after myself at all. And she was like, I think you have a collapsed lung. So she took me back to the hospital where it was confirmed. They took x-rays again and they said, they should have noticed it on the x-ray directly after surgery because it was already visible then that they punctured my lung, but they didn't see that. So then I was admitted to the hospital because of the lung and spent a couple of days in the hospital. Then I was released again. Then I felt worse again. So I was readmitted to the hospital. And now I am back out of the hospital. Luckily, I didn't do a whole lot of filming when I was there. You can maybe hear it, that I'm a bit out of breath. So I have to take it really easy. This lung is probably gonna take longer than the collarbone to heal. The wound is okay, although this whole area, they also cut my nerves. I don't have any feeling here anymore. There's no more feeling, but maybe that will come back. I was mostly in a lot of pain because of the lung and also just still from the surgery, I think. So this is gonna take quite some time to recover, probably. I'm not allowed to exercise for 2 months. I'm not allowed to fly for 2 months. But I don't think exercising is, even an option, because I'm tired. If I walk like a couple of meters to the bathroom, then I'm tired. So that will take some time. At least the hole in the lungs should be closed now. So that's good. And so what is next? That is, I think, the question that I need to answer. There's gonna be a long break on the YouTube channel, of course. I think the whole summer I will stay in the Netherlands. It was already my plan to do that. Also because the last year has been, I've worked so hard because I also wrote a book in the meantime to also kind of promote my book a little bit, do some book signings and stuff. I'm gonna show you a mock-up of the book because it's not out yet. It will come out on the 11th of June, but you can pre-order it already. And the publisher gave me, wait, how am I gonna do this? They made like a little mock-up of the book. So this is my book that I put all my heart and soul into for the last year. If you didn't know yet that I was working on the book, I wrote it in Dutch because that's my language. My English is okay, but not good enough to really write a good book, I think. So I decided to write it in Dutch. I'm obviously working on getting it published in English, of course. I'm trying to get that done, but publishers take a long time. They're not as fast as me, I'm just like, okay, bang, bang, get all the work done like that. But that's not how publishers work. So I don't know yet when it will come out in English, but it will. It should. But if you can read Dutch, then I hope you will read it. It's a very personal book as well. So yeah, as I said, I put a lot of myself in it. Yeah, I'll put the link in the description if you want to pre-order my book. But anyway, so I'm gonna be kind of doing that hopefully over the summer. That is the plan. So yeah, I can't really talk anymore. I really need to rest, but I hope that you enjoyed season 7, and I'm sorry that it ended like this, but it is what it is, and I will come back stronger with new energy and in good health. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video still. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and then I'll see you